Hi kids. So today's lesson is brought to you by the concept that electricity can carry energy and do work. So what I have here is, and do not try this at home. So I've got a couple of forks, obviously, and I'm going to connect those to these leads. And then I've got a couple of LED lights stuck in here just for good measure, for a little bit of dramatic flare. And then those wires here are connected to the end of this plug-in. And I'm going to take said plug-in and plug that into the wall. So then electric current is going to begin to flow through there. So this is where a situation where you have a voltage, okay, across here. And then, so that electricity is going to try and flow between the forks. So the hot dog, made up of water, salts, is going to allow some of that electricity to be conveyed through that, but there's also going to provide a lot of resistance. Hot dogs are not good conductors of electricity. So we're going to make that electricity go through, but it's not going to want to, so it's going to fight it. And so when it fights it, it's going to give off thermal energy. So this is going to lead us to one of the problems on your assignment, where you can use Q equals M delta T C sub P. So we're going to figure out how much energy it's going to take to basically boil this water inside of here and cook the hot dog. So we're going to plug this in. Again, do not try this at home, okay? So we got it plugged in, and you can see the LED lights are burning quite brightly, and this is going to take a while, but this doesn't record smell, but if it did, you can kind of begin to get the aroma of the hot dog as it's beginning to cook. And so if you notice right here beside this LED light, that actually is getting so hot that that water is beginning to boil right there beside that LED light. And let me see if I can give that a quick zoom. Yep. And that's beginning to boil right there beside that LED light. So we're cranking so much electricity through here that this is beginning to cook. And little wafting here, and it very much smells like a cooking hot dog. And even if you look on the ends here, okay, then you can see that beginning to boil as we're cooking the hot dog. So these electrons, which don't want to flow through here, we're forcing them, and that's generating a lot of heat. And you can see like the hot dog actually beginning to plump up. I wish you were here to see this because it's kind of cool. Oh, there we go. And now you can see that we're getting a little spark action going, okay, across that LED light. Okay. Oh, it smells really, really bad inside the room right now. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of what we did. So we forced that electricity through a very much ohmic resistor, and that resistance generated heat. So the rest of the lesson I will put on with the equations, but this is just a cool thing to see. Bye, kids.